This is Devlog 7 and day 256 of making a classic Roblox RPG. And I know guys, it's been a long time, but I'm back. And I have a really important announcement at the end of the video, so please watch to the end. Okay, first off, I want to introduce the team. So like the moment of releasing Devlog 5, it was kind of like gaining publicity, and I was not really expecting all of you guys to join in, to want to help out, to be so eager, and I really appreciate it from you all. Without you guys, I would not be able to have done this at all. You guys have shaped the game into what it has been and what it will be soon. Okay, first off, we got CPM, Erecto, whatever you want to call him. He goes by many names, but is loved by many. He was the very first person to come to ask to help me out, and it started by just him noticing that I am a terrible animator, and so yeah, he offered to help out. And next up we got Ray, who is our second animator and one of our newer team members, and he also works with CPM. And then next up we got Rafter 101, or just Rafter. He's a scripter and the main person who helped decide on the important announcement at the end of this video, so please keep watching, just please. Finally, we have Surly. He's a very talented modeler who has honestly made some really cool stuff, including the sneak I released back on Christmas, yeah. And then finally, we have Cloak, who's a second modeler, which finishes up the team. The W models is because of him, guys. I forgot to mention one more member. His name is Moo Cow. He helps with the lore and parts of the game. To be honest, Devlog 6 was actually very rushed, and it made me forget some of the cool buildings that I didn't show off just because I was trying to get it out that Sunday. So since that, I moved some of the buildings over, since that part of the map isn't accessible anymore. I moved all but, let's say, yeah, one building, one particular building that I didn't do. The buildings that I did do, I remade the classic Roblox church from the original trailer in 2006 just to be a lot bigger, and I also added a little bell. I also made a graveyard and the statue from the earlier map just to kind of fit more in with the lore and with the theme. And then there's the train station, which I just moved but added the extra layer. I added the place under the stairs so you could teleport there, but right now it's broken for some reason. I hate this game, bro. Oh yeah, and also I changed the courthouse thing into like a full-on temple, so it has like an extra monument. I haven't modeled the interior, I haven't made that yet, so we still gotta do that. But yeah, other than that, I made a live stage for any events you guys want to host, and then I also added a brand new server room. It's like an upgraded server room from the original. It's called Ronet. It's like social media for classic Robloxians. Alright, so maybe like back in October, I started to learn FL Studio, and I released the shop theme after making this terrible Cerro Metroletta theme.
Cerro Metroletta.
Aside from that, I also made some new tracks, including Welcome to Redville, which I already posted, and a couple other songs, which I'll play right now. Now, let's get to the game part. First off, I started by changing the choppy animations into smooth with the help of CPM, Ray, and this. Before he left, I also added some directional movement, just a simple tilt, which I just got from the toolbox. I didn't want to script all that. And I also remade the dash to be like a flash step so you can be like Ichigo Kurosaki. And then for combat, I just made a simple 4-in-1 system, a simple knockback. Right now, I really only have one ability programmed for the Link Sword, which is kind of like if you watch One Piece, it's called Divine Departure. I made something similar to that, just because I thought it looked cool. Now, I know the game section was really short, and this is where I kind of segue into the announcement section of the video. I recently learned that by doing 20% of the tasks that are highest on priority, you can achieve about 80% of the results. It also works vice versa, so if you focus on everything at once, you'll achieve so little. And I think that's what happened here. The game taught me how to script, but there's a certain way you have to script if you want to scale the game to be bigger, and it's not something very oriented for beginners. You need a framework, and the game's foundation, the framework, is terrible, if not non-existent at all. And if you don't have a good foundation, your game will ultimately fail, either by the bugs or anything else. So I've been talking with the team behind Riposte, all of us, and we've all come to the conclusion that we should remake the entire game. I was going to announce that Riposte should be in paid access by this summer, around May, June, July, somewhere in that time frame. But after seeing the numerous problems with the game, I realized that it's totally impossible to continue without a proper structure and organization. That being said, I will no longer post updates on Riposte for a while. I love you guys, thank you for everything, and I'll see y'all soon.